Oh, somebody else died. Welcome to Philly. This is trash. There's glass everywhere. This is disgusting. See how like it's literally being hollowed out? This place is trashed. Look at this Titanic Garbage. Here, this is your landmark? This is your tourist attraction?
Bust you out. Go for it.
Welcome to Philadelphia. Behind me is the Philadelphia Museum of Art, and before me, look at this, the beautiful Rocky Steps. Some of the most iconic steps in the world, some of the greatest cinematography ever filmed with Rocky. It's iconic. As we're standing here, people are doing the Rocky. You can see here, people do the Rocky dance and everything. There's even a statue of Rocky. But if you look a little closer at the steps themselves and at the area around, what you're gonna see is a metaphor for what's happening to the entire city of Philadelphia. The Rocky Steps are falling to pieces. This should be a national icon, but instead it's an eyesore. I'll show you, watch.
You're better than that!
Just walking around up here, there's families and kids. You got the like nails and screws, trash and rubbish. Not as bad as some places in Philadelphia, but still at a huge tourist site, you have broken glass nails. I mean, this is just sitting on the ground. Like hunks of the sidewalk missing, presumably an important stone. You can see here everywhere, there's just like giant chunks completely missing. Over here, that's not legal. Look, they got all these kids running up around here. Don't take your kids up here. There's the Rocky Steps, that's where they filmed it. There's the rusty nail. And like the falling to pieces. We're not cherry picking here. It's all falling apart. It's sad. There's graffiti, there's open graffiti, and check this out. This is what should be a fountain. There should be like a beautiful fountain here. And the fountain's been turned off for what's gotta be a long time, because look, there's all rust and dirt and trash. This is trash. There's glass everywhere. This place is trashed. You'd think they'd want to protect a place that's a little more, that has like the historic and tourist value to Philadelphia, but no, instead, we get a giant Good Pride Progress flag. There you go. They're running out of room. But there's plenty of room for nails on the ground for your kids. I want you to see all this. Okay? I don't want you to think we're cherry picking. We didn't find one bad spot, okay? I'm trying to like dunk on this. We didn't find one bad spot. Those are the steps. They're literally the Rocky Steps. Here's plants growing out of the stones, holes in the actual stone, and then you can look. Again, check out the actual ground here. Like there's chunks of rocks and bricks. They're all been ripped up. No one's even trying to fix them. No, man. Well, we're not cherry picking. No.
If I can change, and you can change, everybody can change.
Look at this. We got trees growing out of it. This is supposed to be a gorgeous fountain. This was designed to be a beautiful Art Deco fountain. And we got giant plants. Nobody even cares. Nobody cares. There's no one to like trim the tree. No. It's filth. The place has just become like a place for graffiti. Where's your pride? Wow, what a cherished legacy for Philadelphia. Directly in front of the steps is a sewage pond with open filth and refuse. It's hard to really talk about how internationally famous these steps are. As I'm standing here, I've just been here for like 15 minutes. There's people from Japan, there's people from the Middle East. All people come here to do the Rocky Steps, and this is the face that we present to the world. This is the face that Philadelphia presents to the world that comes here to visit, to reenact the famous movie scene. Guys, this is clown world. This is disgusting. It's filthy. Look at this Titanic Garbage. What is uplifting about that? This disgusting trash. Those solar panels? What's going on here? Is it the root of the knowledge of good and evil? Yeah, well, you can keep it. This is disgusting. So instead of spending money on a cleaning crew to clean up the front of the building, they're spending money on, looks like You know, it looks like the last 2 neurons in Joe Biden's brain. Synapses not firing too great. Hideous. What a metaphor for the rest of the city. Just hideous. They spent, I mean, there's no doubt in my mind, the entire thing, this is an iron, big metal tree, no doubt in my mind. They spent millions of dollars on it, but not enough money for a $60,000 a year janitor to stand out in front of the building. Oh, somebody else died. Welcome to Philly. So we're here along like the side of the art museum building. It's actually a little bit better than the front, but there's still open trash, cigarette butts and everything. Big missing chunk here. There's trash in the doorways, and there's a dumpster sitting there. Here, this is your landmark? This is your tourist attraction? Philadelphia. Woof. So this is the side of the actual building. You can see the black soot and mold. Listen, I get it, these buildings are hard to maintain. I understand, I got some leaves in my gutter too. But this is, again, a national landmark for the city of Philadelphia. And you have like the black coating of the filth and the smog and the dirt of the city piling up to the point that it turns your beautiful limestone black. Gross, come on, yuck.
You're just a jealous, lazy bum.
We keep going back to the Pride Progress flag, but how about some progress on your building here? You see how like this literally being hollowed out? You see that? It's like a giant hole in your building. This is the front of the building. There is a hole. This isn't in the physical building. This isn't in like the concrete coming up to the building. These are holes in your building. How about a little progress on the building itself? Or is virtue signaling just easier? Yeah, it's just easier. Perhaps you're saying to yourself after watching this, okay, who cares? What does it matter? This is just another filthy place inside of a communist-run, leftist-run city. Well, I would respond to you that it does matter, actually. Our sacred spots, our places of cultural lore in this country are a reflection of us, a reflection of the place that we've all built together. This, the American experiment. And we should demand that these places be kept up because it's a reflection of who we are as a people. It's a reflection of America. Especially this Rocky Steps are a reflection of the grit and the fight and the against all odds nature of America. This place should be pristine. It should be preserved for future generations. When you allow vandals and people to erode and degrade and to leave filth inside of this place, when it's abandoned to rot, then that shows that our society has been abandoned to rot by vandals. And we shouldn't allow it. We should say no. That we are a people that are worth more. We deserve more than the destroyers. And that's what these people are. They have no capacity to create. They have no capacity to even preserve. Their only goal is to destroy. And we should say no to that. We're better than that. It's your boy Benny in Philadelphia, the Rocky Steps. See ya.